On today's show, it is the beginning of the end for Dan and Dale's Comic Book Show. Okay, so, we haven't had a video for a while, have we?
Yeah, it's been, 2, maybe verging on 3 weeks now. In all fairness, you've been away. You went to Fort Bubble. How was it?
It was very, very good and fun. I met some of you viewers out there. Dale didn't go, unfortunately, but I went, and it was tons of fun. But as we alluded to, Dale moved house. We don't have the location that we once had to film. It's expensive to live in London.
It really is, and due to kind of recent events going on in my life, I'm not going to be in a position where I'm going to have a house to film. Neither are you anytime soon. So
we have rooms.
We have rooms, but
not whole houses. Oh, we should say, by the way. So the point of this video is, you may be able to tell from the title, we're in a position now where actually it's been a good run, but
after a year,
1,000
subs.
We've got to bring the show to a close.
Yes, unfortunately. Oh, it hurts. It hurts me a little bit.
This wasn't a decision we took lightly by any means, by the way.
No, and can I say, I haven't actually told you this. The person who probably struggled for this most to keep going was Stephen. Stephen on the phone to me was like, "No, we can do it. Can we not do it? But we could do the. Is there not a way around?" But at the end of the day, as me and Dan have said, part of the reason why we love doing this show, and I think part of the reason you guys responded so well to it, was the quality of the show. And I think we've always had kind of a fantastic quality about the program, with the backgrounds and helicopters, the backgrounds and the audio and all that. And I think right now this is a prime example of the quality going down, and it's been like this for months.
That helicopter could not have arrived at a more perfect time, because that's exactly what we're talking about. We're filming in the middle of central London on a picnic bench. You, audience, are literally hovering
on the edge of the like, if someone comes by and steals this camera now, we're buggered. Yeah. All I can shout is, "Don't take the rushes. Give me back the SD card."
Yeah. Exactly, and it's a prime example of how we just can't keep up that quality anymore, and we can't keep up the amount of the amount of episodes a week that we were doing. We can't keep up the consistency. So unfortunately, the show, as we know it, has got to come to an end. However, it isn't the end just yet.
No, me and Dan, we like doing. We love creating things. We've been doing this for 5?
Are you jumping ahead?
I might be.
We've got more episodes coming out.
Yes, I am jumping ahead. Yes, so before we finish, we want to get another bloopers video out, because that is a personal favourite of ours. I don't know if it is of you guys, but we love the bloopers videos, so we want to do that. And also, what would the year be without our top 5 books, We don't read these books for nothing, and we are going to tell you what our top 5 favourites of the year were. Probably it's going to be graphic novels, I imagine, rather than...
Well, we'll be doing the same as we did last year.
Same as last year?
Yeah.
Cool.
And maybe even we'll do a top 5 of all time.
Ooh, I can get behind that. So maybe 3 episodes. There's going to be like 2 or 3 more episodes before the year is out.
So there's going to be more. So, stay subscribed. It just depends, really, at the moment. And that's the thing. We can't make promises. We can promise you those 3. I'd really like to get some Christmas episodes out again, because they were great last year. But that's the problem. We can't make promises now. Our lives are in such a place where we're very busy. We've got a lot of different stuff going on that we can't make those sorts of promises anymore. So, but yeah. So that's what's happening for the end of the year. Our last videos are going to be the top 5s, and maybe anyway. So that's that.
Yes. Yeah. Should I go back to what I was saying before? Yeah. So me and Dan, we love creating things. We've been doing this for 6 years almost. Started with Pad's Camera Action all them years. God, it's that long ago. Pad's Camera Action, the things that people won't have heard, like the WrestleCast and our Ill-Fated Batman podcast. I've always been a fan of the visual media, but I realised that obviously these are the problems. You got to find time to film, you got to find time to set up the camera, places where you can set up lighting and stuff. Whereas when it comes to recording podcasts, you can just do a quick kind of pull out the microphone wherever you are, whip out Skype or Google Plus, and just ramble on for a couple hours. So Dan, do you want to tell them what we're up to next?
Well, listen, one of the things about being in different places and not living together and finding it hard to find the time to meet up and that kind of thing is exactly what you said. Long story short, we're starting a podcast. It's going to be an awesome podcast. It's going to be about comics. It's going to be about our lives and catching up and just general geeky things. We're going to be doing films. We're going to be doing all sorts. And it's going to be really good. It's going to be really, really good. We're going to have great people on there, and I'm very excited to start it. We don't have many details yet, but we will let you know as soon as we do, and we'll keep letting you know what's happening with that. But that's going to start next year anyway. So if you are going to, we're not disappearing from the internet completely.
No, never will. I mean, this is kind of what I want to be doing, And we're both going to still be on Twitter at DG Brody, at DKMRGN. We're probably not going to use the show's Twitter as often as we'd like, as ever. I mean, I like to think I keep my Twitter fairly updated. I post the occasional picture. And hopefully I'm going to start doing blogs and stuff of my own. I'll have my short films coming out soon. I did last year. So that's all good.
Look, the point is,
we ain't going nowhere, but we're stopping.
The show is ending,
yes.
And we want to thank you guys for watching and sticking with it. And we're not leaving the internet. We'll still be around for you to follow, and if you so choose to, and I hope that you do.
Indeed. I certainly hope that that's why you've been watching. Isn't for the. I know a lot of people tuned in for the reviews and things like that, but I know we have at least a 200-strong fan base who come just to hear me and you natter on about nothing. So hopefully you guys will keep following us and stay around for longer.
Great. Well, that is all from us today. There will be more videos on this channel, and they're going to be really good videos, and they're not going to be in the centre of London. We're going to find somewhere. We're going to find somewhere cool to film. We will promise you that. And until then, we will be seeing you.
This is the end, my one and only friend. This is the end. I don't know anymore.
I don't even know the words.